Welcome. In front of me is a OPPO A6x, and today I will show you how you can hard reset this device to do settings. So, to get started, you will want to open up your settings, and in here navigate all the way to the bottom to System and Update. Now, before I actually get started with the reset, I will quickly touch upon backing up your data. So if you're not interested in this, you've done it, or you just couldn't care less, then by all means skip forward. But for people that do want to know about this, here it comes. So before we get to resetting, you right here have the option to backup and reset. Well, backup is the key feature right here that I would be saying for this. So we have the backup and the migrate option, which will be using the clone phone application, I believe. Yep, clone phone. So this one will be for migration, while local backup will be done to some kind of either to the device itself, which then you can move a file from here to your computer or some SD card or whatever you want. And I think both of these options might lock you into the, let's call it an ecosystem or the device. Now, OPPO is still part of a bigger company, which basically falls under also the OnePlus, Vivo, and Realme. So each one of them is basically a different brand, but for the sake of the parent company, they will treat them as though it's a one phone or one brand. And things like the clone phone application typically would be reserved for another OPPO, but in this case works also with Vivo, OnePlus, and Realme. Basically the same thing. And the local backup possibly does the same thing. I have never tried this, so I don't really know. If you're interested in trying to do this, I would recommend maybe starting off with like one application and see if you can later on restore it on other devices, meaning not one of the four, like other ones, for instance, like Samsung. And if you can, that's great. That means that it's a pretty good backup. But for all the other purposes, if you're planning to kind of switch to a new device, I would recommend using the migration feature. So this will allow you to connect two devices together and move over data from one phone to another pretty seamlessly, fast, with a lot of control over it. And this will work with, like I said, any of the OPPO, Realme, OnePlus, and Vivo. But if you have other device, maybe something like Samsung or Xiaomi, you will need to download their version of this kind of application. So meaning you will need to download, for instance, Samsung's version of the application on here. So Samsung, for instance, uses Smart Switch. And that's the application that you'll be looking for in Play Store on this phone, and opening up that application to connect this phone to the new Samsung. The way this works is the companies typically develop this software to work with their device, but only to help you move to their phone, not out of it. So that basically goes for everyone. So you can use it with different brands, but only one way to move out of them. So that's why you would need to use for Samsung Smart Switch. Now, other ones, for instance, Huawei uses phone clone, so just the other way around, while Xiaomi uses Mi Mover. So those are some of the different applications that you can look for. Now, this is one way you can do it. There's another way which I don't recommend, which is through Google. Now, you can totally do this. If this is your, you have no other way of doing this, you can utilize it, but I will want to kind of stress this, that it's not probably going to be a full backup of your device. It's pretty limited and pretty shitty in itself. So some of the limitations, things like photos, videos that you have in your Photos application will only get backed up to a specific amount, meaning 15 gigabytes by default, as this is your cloud storage for your Google account. Anything above that, Google just starts to ignore and couldn't give two shits less, basically with the logic of not my circus, not my monkeys. Either you pay us or you can do it yourself. So anything above that 15 gigabytes is now on you to back up, which means that you need to create two backups for a single phone, which is absolutely moronic. So that's one. Another thing that it backs up is things like messages, call logs, contacts, and so on. Now, contacts, I despise getting backed up by Google, as this is just giving Google access to every personal information of whoever contact you have without needing their consent for it, which is kind of stupid. And lastly, things like applications, these aren't even being backed up by Google. So if applications outside of Play Store, it just completely get ignored. If it is from Play Store, that's great. It's going to get backed up, but not in a way that you would think. Google basically just gets a snippet of, cool, so you had Netflix installed on this device. I'm going to give that note to once you're restoring to re-download Netflix from Play Store. Oh, Netflix wasn't from Play Store. Well, tough shit, then you can do it yourself. So that's one thing. And also, if, as an example, not really good one, but let's say Netflix decides to remove their application from Play Store, or Google removes Netflix from Play Store, and you have that backed up, you ain't restoring that app. If it's not on Play Store, you ain't getting it, even though you supposedly created a backup, which isn't really a backup if an application disappears from other sources and you no longer have access to it. Now, what the hell did I back up then? So, something to keep in mind in terms of limitations for this absolute abhorrent process. Now, with that out of the way, we can move on with the actual reset. I don't have anything here that I'm going to be backing up, so I don't need to go through this. And what you want to do is obviously click on the backup and reset, and then select reset phone at the bottom right here and choose erase all data. Now it will get you a quick pop-up, permanently clear all data. Your phone will be reset to factory settings. We're going to click on clear. Clear all data permanently. All data will be cleared permanently. This operation cannot be undone. Now it doesn't really matter to us as we have already created a backup, or at least should have created a backup by now. So we can now select clear. And this will begin resetting your device. Now this process will take probably a minute, 2 minutes or so to finish up. And when it's completed, we will be presented with Android setup screen. So I'll be back once that is visible for me. And as you can see, the process is now now you can see the process is now finished, and you can set up your device however you like. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.